Hello everyone! So, in honor of having a clean room right now, which is something that only happens literally like once in a blue moon, my room is never ever clean. That's why I never film up here. I actually just realized that I've never filmed a like get ready with me at my vanity. Like, I love my vanity with my whole entire life, but since I now live with someone else, I do not have the luxury of getting ready at my vanity every single morning because I don't want to have to wake him up whenever I'm getting ready. So I usually just keep my makeup in this little bag, and I just move that from upstairs, downstairs, wherever I'm getting ready at. I used to be able to have all my makeup set up here, and it was the most amazing thing at my old apartment, but I can't do that anymore. So this is actually one of the very few times that I'm using my vanity, which I love her. So I'm really excited to get on into this. I'm just doing a get ready with me, something quick to film for you guys, and a chit chat one at that, because I feel like I don't do that very often. So let's get into it. First, I'm going to be putting up my hair. I'm not doing anything special today. I'm literally just getting ready for work, which they say you have to be date ready for work, which I actually think is a little bit obnoxious because like I can go on a date without makeup if I want to, right? This is so scary. You should see what I have you balanced on. I have a tripod, I just never use it. I just instead make the most dangerous contraption I possibly can. And I'm drinking coffee this morning out of my Santa mug, which I got in my latest thrift video. If you would like to check that out, go for it. This is wiggling so much, I'm stressing out. I generally do very basic makeup. I don't really wear foundation that often. Do I have a mirror? So to start out, I used to love this, the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. So it's completely empty right now, which I had it for like an entire year. So honestly, like dropping $30 on a concealer sounds absolutely horrible, and I totally agree with that. But the amount that it lasts probably equals up to any other concealer that you're going to be getting. I guess I also just use a very light amount of concealer. When I see people use Shape Tape and they're like, like everywhere, all over their face, I'm like, how do they do that? Because it's just such a thick concealer. And I always use my hands to blend this in. Also, one of my nails fell off yesterday. I'm so sad. I need to get something else for you guys to balance on. I swear I just need somebody to love. Okay, woohoo! That seems a little bit more stable. Last time, anytime I grabbed a makeup item, this entire setup was just wiggling. Now I have you on a tin can of cookies and toilet paper roll. Okay, so since that Shape Tape is going out, I use the CoverGirl Gorgeous Concealer. I think it's called like Ready Set Gorgeous. But I don't think this concealer conceals very much. It's just the lightest I could find in like a drugstore, which is insane. I can never find concealer light enough for me in the drugstore. That's why I like the Shape Tape so much. I use that, the CoverGirl one, over top of this Shape Tape since it's running so low. But usually I would just use the Shape Tape. But the Shape Tape is a little bit drying. I feel like no one talks about that. It is such a dry concealer. And then this also just adds a little bit more moisture to my skin. Cool, concealed. I have zits, I have spots everywhere all over my face. Someone, who is it? I think it's Hannah. Someone always is commenting on my videos and they're like, please do a skincare routine for me. And I've gotta just like give mad props to my camera or something because my skin is absolute garbage. So like if I were to give you a skincare routine, it doesn't help me, so I don't know why it would help you. I still haven't found a specific kind of skincare that really helps me. The only thing that I try to make sure I look in whenever I'm getting like face wash and stuff is I look for oil-free face wash and oil-free moisturizer. I'm not even an oily person. I don't know why I did that. I probably just saw someone on YouTube do it, so I was like, okay, me. So that's the only thing I look for whenever I'm looking for skincare stuff. But if you guys have something, I have like, oh my god, my cat's being so cute. Like, what is she doing? Ah, hi! This is what you were balancing on earlier. I had this with that stacked on top and then this little like ring box stacked on top of that. And it was very dangerous. That's why it was so wobbly. I think one crucial part to my morning routine is always, of course, having a cup of coffee, but 100% is always having a cup of water as well. Anytime I have any issue going on in my life, I am always just like, because I'm dehydrated. Like if I have a headache, it's because I'm dehydrated. I feel like my under eyes are especially dark, especially since I'm getting over a sickness right now. I am just trying to make sure this baby's concealed. I actually don't talk about this very much on my channel. I am a waitress. That is my job. I hate waitressing. I do not think that I was made for it. I've done it like for years now. But I feel like certain people are really good at waiting, and I've seen people in the restaurant business that are so successful, and I feel like they're just brilliant at doing it. Waiting tables is definitely a skill that I do not have. I get like awkward and weird with my customers. Like people are always like, why are you dressed so nice? Or why do you look so nice? We're just at our job right now. And I'm like, because my personality is trash and I have to go off of my looks if I want to make rent tonight. But I do stand by the fact that everyone should definitely wait tables at one point in their life, because you get treated like garbage. I guess it depends on where you are. My first waitressing job was in a tea room in the back of an antique mall. So I was a little tea room waitress. We had all kinds of tea. We had high tea, stuff like that. And my clientele was mainly only older women that were in their 60s to like 100. Like they were old as heck. They grew up in a generation where you didn't really have to tip anyone. I had this one woman, what was her name? I can't think of her name. Such a nice old lady, very, very kind. But she's just so freaking old that anytime I would give her her food, she always ordered one cheesecake, and she always ordered it to be delivered to her booth because she worked in the antique mall. We do not do deliveries, but we always did it for her. And so I'd always go give her her cheesecake, and she would every single time say, and here's something for your troubles, and just drop me a nice quarter. A literal quarter. So that's the clientele I was dealing with. Like she was nice and everything. Not all of them were nice. But my God, a quarter, an entire quarter. That's all I got. For a very, very brief amount of time. One day, actually. I went in and I had an interview with this sushi restaurant where I was like, okay, I'm gonna make bank here. It was a very expensive sushi restaurant. And then the guy that owned the restaurant was absolutely horrible. He kept on, like, the first day I worked there, he just bragged about like all of the cars that he owned, how he has Yeezys, how many girls he got. And I was like, yeah, no, I cannot deal with this. It was the worst like day of my life. And then me being the coward that I am. First of all, I was so mad because he told me most people quit after their first day. And I was like, yeah, that's because you suck. He was making it seem like they couldn't handle the pressure. It also sucked because he hired me as a hostess whenever I thought I was gonna be waiting tables. So I would have been making way less money than I was expecting. Me being the coward that I am, I literally, like, I was supposed to work the next day, and that morning I sent him a text saying, hey, sorry, this is not the place for me. And then I blocked his number, and that's the last I heard. But he was like a really horrible person, like the worst, one of the worst people I've ever encountered in my life. I did not enjoy that man. And then I went on to work, once I moved down here, I went to work in this restaurant that was like a nice high-end restaurant, very, very nice, like high-end restaurant. And I was expected to make so much money. When I first started working there, I was making like so much money. It was amazing. And then we just slowly started going out of business, and I was like, what the heck, this sucks. But I love the people. I love my manager especially so freaking much, so I just couldn't leave. I don't know if you guys ever have that issue, but like I just love my coworkers so much that I was like, I can't leave them. This would be so sad. One day we were like called in for like a meeting, and they were like, yep, so this place is closing down. And we're like, oh, okay. I assumed that meant like we're closing down in like a month, maybe like 2 months, you know? And then they were like, yep, our last day is in 2 days. And we were like, are you freaking kidding me? Like no warning at all that we needed to get a new job. So then they were like, okay, but you can stay on and work for this new company that's buying out the place, which will be open in a month. So we all were like, okay, I guess I'll just stay because I don't really have any other kind of an option, and we were guaranteed to make money at this new place. No, honey. So I went from working at a really high-end place to now I work at like a bar kinda, and it turns out the bar atmosphere is not my atmosphere. Whenever a guy hits on me, Like, you know, because you go to bars and like the waiters and waitresses, they get hit on. Whenever I get hit on, I don't find it flattering. I don't think of it as like, it's okay, I'll make money out of this. I just get like offended. I'm like, please mind your own business. Like, leave me alone, sir. Yeah, it doesn't, I'm not working out well at that place, unfortunately. But the process of just getting a new job is such a pain in the butt. Do you guys have jobs? I really don't know. I wanted to be like before, hey, tell me how old you are, because I want to know how old you guys are. But then I don't want any creepers to be looking at my comments seeing how old you guys are, so don't comment your age, please. Finding a new job is just such a pain in the butt, and then you have to start training all over again. But I know it'll be better in the long run if I get a new job. Once I quit this place, I will give you guys all the tea, but for now, I still work there. And I mean, none of them know I have a YouTube channel. Well, one person does, but he's like my father and I love him, and he's not the reason I don't like this place. Once I am far away from that place, I will give you guys all the freaking tea, because there is a lot. I've been talking for so long about stuff you guys probably don't care about, so I'm sorry, I apologize. I usually like refrain from talking about the fact that I'm a waiter, just because it's not like glamorous or anything. Not that my YouTube channel is glamorous. You guys see me with like 3/4 of an eyebrow all the freaking time, and I'm actually disgusting. But I feel like you guys probably, some of you are waiters and you need to talk about stuff. We need to vent, because being a waiter is so taxing for very little reward depending on where you're working at. It's just like letting everyday people, whoever walks into your establishment, they get to choose your mood for the rest of that shift, and it sucks. Also, this was funny to me. My mom, she watches like every single one of my videos. She'll text me and she'll be like, I'm caught up, don't worry. And I'm like, you don't have to watch any of my videos, because like honestly, I watch them back and I'm like, you're being really boring right now. But I woke up with a text from her the other morning and it was like, Jamie, do not tell people that you don't shower. And then I like called her and we were talking about it, and she was so mad at me. She was like, you can't tell people that you don't shower and that you don't shave your legs. And she was like, I did not raise you that way. And she was like so mad. She wasn't like actually mad, she was laughing, but she was like, I don't want people to think that I was raising you to be this like dirty little girl. And I was like, okay, I'll address it again. She was like, no, don't remind them. So here it is, me reminding you guys again how I'm dirty and stinky. But my mom showers every single day. My mom shaves her legs every single day. Is that not insane? Do you guys do that? That sounds absolutely insane to me. I don't understand how that's even possible. Well, I wonder how much money she spends on razors. So like, I have always been a stinky little girl. Just like ever since I was little, I got a nice gene where my BO is intense, which is so fun. I love living my life. Yeah, all of the girls in my family are not stinky. My sister, I don't know about the other one. One of my sisters could not wear deodorant for like a week and be fine. I have to reapply deodorant like 2 to 3 times a day. But like, I don't smell that. So if you meet me in person, I'm not gonna be smelly, I promise you, because I know how to take care of myself. Even my boyfriend says that he never notices me being smelly, even though I'm a smelly girl, because I take care of myself. My other sisters, they also get no hair at all. I am such a hairy monster, it is insane. But my other sisters can go literal months without shaving. I go 1 day without shaving and I'm at the equivalent to both of my sisters after like an entire month. I don't know what happened to me. And then my sister was like, well, you got the fast metabolism. Yeah, right, because I've been gaining weight a lot, so whatever. I mean, it's also because I like go to Taco Bell anytime I'm sad. So I am definitely the hairy, stinky monster. If any of you guys are stinky, tell me what deodorant you use. I usually use men's deodorant, but my like body overcomes a deodorant after like an entire use of it. So I never use the same deodorant again. So if you guys have any deodorants that help you not be stinky, let me know. I'm very, very curious. But yeah, I like to talk about this stuff because what if someone else is going through it? What if someone else is stinky and they're insecure about it? Here you go. I'm also stinky. What if all you guys are like, no, I've never. I'm dying. My cat is having the time of her life with a bobby pin right now. Are you guys cat people or dog people? I was always a dog person. I actually hated cats, no offense, until Benson and I found this cat, Charlie. And she was out in the cold. It really wasn't that cold. We were just setting up Christmas lights on my house one day, and Benson was like, look over there, there's a tiny cat. And I was like, that's not a cat, that's a stuffed animal. It's the smallest thing I've ever seen. There's no freaking way. And then we went over, investigated, and then we started like playing with her a little bit. She was feisty and we thought it was cute. We were like, okay, well, time to go. We start walking away and she just like followed us. And I was like, we can't leave her. Like, she's ours now. Such a freaking cute cat. So then Vincent takes her home. His roommate, he said that he would throw it away, which he was obviously joking. We brought home the cat and we had to lie. We were like, we found her out shivering in the gutters and it was raining, so we had to take her in. He ended up liking her a little bit though. I love you, my little gutter cat. He's so cute. So I had never liked cats up until that point, really. I was never really exposed to cats though. Whenever we finally got her, I was just like, this is such an interesting animal. She was just so weird, so unique, did the weirdest stuff, and I was like, what is going on? And then I started having a real appreciation for cats. Like, I feel like people that aren't cat people should just like be around a cat for a bit and you'd be like, what the heck, this thing is so weird. So now I love her so much, but I still might be more of a dog person. I just love all animals, to be honest, but I really want a puppy. I want like 10 Pomeranians. I want to be like Jeffree Star. Whenever I see any videos filmed with all of his Pomeranians in the background, I'm like, that is the life. My dog back home, she's like a Chihuahua Pomeranian mix, and she's so freaking cute. I know people don't like them because of how sassy they are, but that's what I love about her. She just has such a distinct personality. Like, if she doesn't like you, she will side eye you, and if she loves you, she'll be like happy that I'm home, but like she only will come sit next to me if she's getting something out of it, and I find that so cute. I don't know why I always have like such a messy room. I love having a clean room. Having a clean room is like one of the most rewarding things ever. I feel like a goddess, and I feel like I can just do cartwheels everywhere. But for some reason, while my room is like so messy to the point where you can't walk anywhere without rolling your ankle, there's no part of me that wants to clean it. Like, I can appreciate a good clean room and really get into it, but no part of me cares about cleaning up. This is so nice though. I also, to be honest, ever since we moved in, I had like 3 to 4 boxes that were packed. Like, they were still in, I still had so many clothes in boxes, and they were just all in my closet. You couldn't walk into my closet. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but someone asked for a closet tour, and I was like, you literally, like, I don't have anything in my closet. Everything was on the floor. I never went into my closet for stuff. Closet was like where I stored all the clothes I don't wear. Everything else was on the floor. So I finally cleaned my closet. You could do like a handstand in there. You have so much room to do so many activities, and it's amazing. I also separated it into a lot of stuff that I want to get rid of. So I have a whole box of stuff, so many things that I want to get rid of. I think I was gonna open a Depop. What works better for you guys? Do you think I should do a Depop, or should I do like an Instagram account where I sell stuff? Please let me know down below. And if you'd be interested in buying some of my clothes. So I wanna give you guys great prices on stuff, because I mean, it's used clothing. If something's expensive, then it might be more if it's like good quality. But I think the main range of stuff is gonna be like $5 to $10, maybe some $15, $20. But I also just can't give everything away because I am so poor, and I spent probably like $1,000 on all of these clothes, like probably over that. You guys, I forgot to tell you, we actually got our very first, wait, hold on, let me scoot back. We got our very first hate comment. Woo! It's really not that bad. It's kind of funny. Whenever I first saw it, I was literally like dying laughing. I sent it to everyone. So I don't know who it is. I'll insert it here. Well, I don't want to tell you who it is because I don't want to spread more hate. But someone commented on one of my old videos, and it's like, no offense, but what's wrong with her eyebrows? And I was crying because my eyebrows, remember I used to shave from here over, and then I watched the video and I was like, what the heck, I look insane. Why'd you guys subscribe to me? That's when I had like a lot of views and stuff like that. I don't know what it is. Maybe everyone's just tired of seeing my face pop up in their subscription box. Ever since I started doing Vlogmas, my subscriber count is just going down. Like, every time I wake up in the morning, I'm just losing and losing subscribers. I'm like, what the heck am I doing? But it's whatever, it'll be okay. But yeah, everyone had been asking me for like for a thrift video, so I finally did one with money I didn't have to spend. Finally filmed a thrift video, and as soon as I posted it, I just immediately lost like 5 subscribers like in one night. And then it has like very little views on it, especially compared to all my other thrift with me's. They usually get like at least 1,000. My first thrift with me had 10,000. The first video I ever uploaded to YouTube, I got 10,000 views on, and now I'm like struggling to get 100. which I don't mind. I'm obviously not here for the views. If I was here for the views, I would have been gone a long time ago. But it's just so funny because everyone was like, please do a thrift video, please, please. And then I upload it. Everyone unsubscribes and no one watches it. And I was like, okay, cool, I get it. No, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, now we have 2 eyelashes on. I think these might be 2 different pairs of eyelashes. So everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did, I really love you. If you don't know this about me, I usually wait until I am walking out the door or I'm already at a place before I put on my lipstick. But with this look, I will probably wear red lipstick. The end. If you want to know what lipstick it is, I will link it in the bio. And I have a video of me buying it, so I'll also link that video in the bio. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate you. I hope you all have such an amazing day today. I'm just gonna go hang out until I have work. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate you, and I just hope you all have an amazing, fantastic, wonderful day. I'm just gonna be here, but you guys have an amazing rest of the day. Bye-bye.
And making the most of